morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday, right? Tuesday, and I am here with Eric, and we are checking out Cash Converters. Your first time ever here, right?
Yes, sir.
You're not actually from the area.
California.
California, holy jeez. It came all the way out to California just to go to Cash Converters, right?
Just to go to Cash Converters.
It's your birthday today too, right?
It is, yes.
Everybody leave a comment down below. Wish Eric a happy birthday. All right, let's go get you some birthday presents.
Let's do it.
Now, I've never actually seen The Visit, and when it comes to M. Night movies, they're a little hit or miss, but I do remember the trailers for this, and it looked somewhat interesting. And I mean, Eric Walzowski from JoBlo.com says, "What Jaws did for sharks and Psycho did for showers, The Visit will do for grandparents." And I don't know about you, but I always go to JoBlo.com for all my reviews. As per usual, you're looking and looking and looking for something, and you finally come across it, and then you come across it again. Brand new factory sealed Nova. Definitely grabbing this for only $1. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is my first Nova title on DVD. Cartoon Network Halloween 3 would have been an absolutely amazing find, but of course, it's destroyed. Now, I already have the entire series of Hey Arnold on DVD, so I would be grabbing this just for the store, but at only $1, that would be an amazing find. But of course, it's missing a disc. Brian Pillman, I gotta be honest, this is a wrestler I'm not really all that familiar with, but I do really tend to enjoy wrestling documentaries, so for $1, I'm gonna grab it. $4.99 for all 7 Fast and the Furious movies on DVD. What a fantastic find. But guess what? They're scratched. So Eric, how's it coming along?
Struggling.
Yeah, pretty much everything we're coming across is scratched, like really badly scratched. So we're having to pass on a lot of stuff. Now I did find a few things. You found nothing. Look at that. Came all the way from California to find nothing. You people gotta take better care of your DVDs. All right, not too bad. Found a few good deals. And Eric, man,
Yes.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes,
Appreciate
Eric found one title he wanted, and you know what? I'm gonna get it for him. There you go, man. I spent a whole, actually less than $1 on you, because we got the hookup. We got all this for like dirt cheap. So there you go. I spent like 20 cents on you, man. Happy birthday.
Thank you. It's a thought.
There you go. So, you want to check out Ollie's?
Let's do it, yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, we have arrived at Ollie's Bargain Outlet. Have you ever been to one of these?
Negative.
What the heck, man? It's a day of firsts for you.
Yes,
Best
it is.
birthday ever. All right, let's go find some bargains. Believe it or not, I do not have a single season of Walker Texas Ranger within my collection. So for only $4, why not start with the last season? Well, unfortunately, Ollie's hasn't really gotten much in the way of anything new in. I did pick up the Walker. Eric here grabbed one title as well, Little Fright Night 2, nice for $3 on Blu-ray. Not a bad deal. And that is about that. Okay guys, one last stop Liberty Thrift and Home Furnishings. Not one of the stores I come to very often. And again, your first time ever at a Liberty Thrift. It is a day of firsts for Eric. So hopefully they'll have some good deals in here. They're doing some construction. I can't talk. Let's go see what they got. Well, unfortunately, not the greatest selection here at Liberty Thrift today. However, for only $1, I did just find some Discovery Channel on DVD. Now, the disc is not in the greatest condition, but again, for $1, how could I pass? So the good news is, what they're lacking in movies, they're making up for in music. We have Face to Face, Social D, and Boxcar Racer. Now, I only need one of these CDs, but still, to find this much good music in one spot is pretty awesome. And they also have some Goosebumps books. Can't pass up on these. Do you want to build a demon? And that about does it. Found a few decent things for me and for the store, but now it is time to go back home and take a look at everything that I picked up. So Eric, it was awesome meeting you.
Pleasure.
Glad you came all the way out from California just to meet me, right?
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem, man. It was awesome meeting you.
Come back out here and do it again.
Definitely. Yeah, I gotta get out to Disney. Definitely.
All
right, guys, let's get back home and see what I picked up. All right, guys, back home from good old Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Oh, boy. So as you saw today, I met up and hung out with viewer Eric. Now, Eric is a longtime viewer from all the way out in California, but he happened to be in the area, and last night he contacted me to see if I would be out hunting today, and if so, could he tag along? Well, of course I said yes, as I am always telling you guys, I am always down for meeting up and hanging out with viewers. It's always a blast to meet you guys in person. I always have a lot of fun, and today was no exception. Hanging out with Eric was great. I look forward to hopefully someday doing it again, whether here or maybe out in California. That would be fantastic. We will see. Hopefully, this will not be the last time you see of Eric. Plus, on top of everything, today was his birthday, and who am I to deny somebody me for their birthday? That would be a horrible, horrible, horrible thing, and I'm just not that cruel. So, alright guys, like you saw, I was out in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, hitting up 3 different stores: Cash Converters, Ollie's Bargain Outlet, and Liberty Thrift and Home Furnishings. Unfortunately, today was kind of slim pickings. I felt sort of bad for Eric. He didn't really find very much, and I don't blame him. I didn't find all that much for me. Most what I picked up, I guess, was, well, I don't know, maybe a little bit of both, but a lot of what I picked up was for the store. So again, very slim pickings. I was actually talking to somebody who works at Cash Converters, and they were saying that they haven't really gotten very much in the way of media in, so I guess it just is what it is. It's a sign of the times. A lot of stores are getting in less and less media. It's gonna get that way. The more digital becomes a thing, the less physical media you will start seeing in stores, and I think we're starting to see that. I've been noticing less and less coming in the stores recently, and that is a very sad thing. But regardless, even though it was slim pickings, I still found some pretty cool stuff, so let's see what all I grabbed. And up first is what I picked up from Cash Converters. I did find some interesting things, and actually more so for me than for the store. Only 3 things for the store, 4 things for me. One of the big downfalls we were having today at Cash Converters was so much of what we were seeing was scratched. I actually did come across an okay amount of stuff that I would have picked up for me and for the store, but it was in horrible, horrible condition, and I felt really bad for Eric because he did find something he's been looking for. When we actually walked into the store, there was a title that he said he was on the hunt for, and he was hoping they might have it, and sure enough, they had a copy. He was pretty excited until he opened it up and looked at the disc, and it was destroyed. So we were having such horrible luck with stuff being in good shape today. I mean, there was discs missing and all kinds of just crazy stuff going on, but I still found some decent titles, and 3 here for the store that were all in mint condition, and they're not the most amazing titles, but decent titles, decent enough to grab for the store. I'm hoping somebody will actually want these. I have them in my collection. We have Dinner for Schmucks, pretty interesting movie. I did enjoy this one, very funny. Then we have 42. Now this is a fantastic movie. I highly recommend this one. Again, I have it. I love it. It was amazing. And this is actually really good. Lewis Black on Broadway. I had to say that really slowly, otherwise I'm gonna mess it up. So this is a fantastic stand-up special. Lewis Black is just hilarious. He's extremely funny, and this is just one of his best. So again, had to grab all of that for the store. Some pretty cool finds. And then for me, 2 DVDs and 2 Blu-rays. So the DVDs I picked up, of course, were all factory sealed because everything I was seeing today was just in bad condition. So the 2 titles I picked up had to be factory sealed. We have Nova Mars Dead or Alive. This is great. I am a big fan of Nova documentaries. If you like things like National Geographic, you're going to enjoy Nova. And as I said, if I'm not mistaken, I think this might be my first ever Nova DVD. I'll have to double check that, but I don't recall having any Nova on DVD. Now, I definitely have a bunch of Nova on VHS, but regardless, this was fantastic. A really cool find. It's brand new. It's factory sealed. Again, had to grab that bit of awesomeness. And this was a blind buy. We have Brian Pillman, Loose Cannon. Now, I have no idea who Brian Pillman is. I never heard of this wrestler. I am absolutely in no way whatsoever familiar with this guy. I don't know who he is. But when it comes to wrestling documentaries, I am really intrigued by them. Pretty much everyone I've seen has been great. I mean, some not as good as others, but for the most part, I've enjoyed everyone I've seen. So, I had to pick this up, even though I have no idea who this guy is. But who knows? Maybe this will be just a fantastic documentary about this really interesting guy's life. I mean, wrestlers seem to have pretty interesting lives. Some are really good, some not so much, but either way, they prove to make interesting stories, so I figured I would pick this one up and check it out. Again, it's brand new, it's factory sealed, why not grab this? And you guys can leave a comment down below, because I know a lot of you out there are big WWE fans, just big wrestling fans in general, and I'm sure you're 100% familiar with who this guy is, and you're yelling at me right now telling me that he's great, or that he sucks, or whatever it is. I'm sure you're not happy that I have no idea who this is, so leave a comment down below. Let me know, is this a good documentary? Is this a good wrestler? Did I do good picking this up? I don't know. You guys can let me know. And then, like I said, picked up 2 Blu-rays. First one here being Heist. Now, I have not seen this movie, but this was actually recommended to me by Eric. He said it was pretty good, and the cast also sold me on this. Looked interesting, so figured I would grab that. And The Visit, an M. Night Shyamalan movie, which, doesn't necessarily bode too well because most of his movies are not very good. I love Sixth Sense. I enjoyed Unbreakable. It was pretty good. Signs, yeah, Signs was okay. The Village and like everything after, with the exception of, what was his last movie called that I can't think of? The one with the guy with like the multiple personality disorder that I actually did enjoy. Everything like in between Signs and the last movie, I wasn't the biggest fan of. I actually hated a lot of it, with the exception possibly of this one. I actually have not seen this movie yet. I remember seeing the trailers for it and thinking it looked pretty good, but I haven't heard anything about this, and that kind of has me concerned. The fact that this came out and I didn't hear anybody say, oh, that was great, you gotta see that movie. It just kind of came and went. So that could be a bad thing, especially when it comes to an M. Night movie. But again, the trailer did look interesting, and I figured, what the heck, I'm gonna pick it up, I'm gonna check it out, and we shall see. So if you guys have seen this, leave a comment down below. Let me know if it was any good. I don't know. So in total, for everything I picked up here, plus the one title that I did get Eric for his birthday, yeah, the whole like 20 cents I spent on him, everything here cost me $7 total. That was it. What a fantastic deal. very happy I went into cash converters, even though they were kind of slim pickings. Still happy that I picked up a lot of cool stuff. All right, so after that, we headed out to Ollie's Bargain Outlet. Once again, a store that Eric has never been to before. He does not have Ollie's out in California. He actually found one title he wanted to pick up, and I found one I wanted to grab. I picked up Walker Texas Ranger, the final season. This is the only Walker I have in my collection. I've seen episodes of the show, and I've always enjoyed what I've seen, but I just don't ever come across these seasons. And when I do occasionally, they're always in bad condition, so I just never end up picking these up, unfortunately. So now I have one. That is awesome. Unfortunately, it's the last season, and there were like 7 or 8 of these seasons, so I'm a little bit behind. I have a lot of catching up to do, but whatever. $4. I figured I would grab this, and now I'm on my way to completing my Walker Texas Ranger collection, which will probably never happen. So that was it for Ollie's, but after Ollie's, we then went out to Liberty Thrift and Home Furnishings. One of their stores I kind of visit the least. I guess the one I technically visit the least is their Quakertown store, not because it's not a good store, but because I'm always out in Quakertown on Sundays, and Liberty Thrifts are closed on Sundays. The only reason why I do not hit up that store more often. Now, the reason why I don't really hit up this store too much is because I don't really find very much in there. It's also kind of in a weird area I just don't get out to very much. It's kind of like in like this weird corner of like Pottstown that I just don't ever go to. So I'm not there very often, and when I go there, I don't usually find a lot, but today I found some interesting stuff. So I did pick up 3 books for the store. All R.L. Stine. We have 2 Goosebumps, The Girl Who Cried Monster, and Let's Get Invisible. So pretty awesome. And then I also grabbed this. This is interesting. In fact, Eric found this one, Rotten School. Interesting. It's actually a hardback, so I have no idea. I've never heard of this one, but all R.L. Stine, and R.L. Stine does sell pretty well at the store, so I grabbed those. Then I found 2 CDs, one for me. We have Face to Face Over It. Very cool. Great punk band. Had to grab that. And then this is for the store. I just couldn't pass on this. The disc is in perfect condition, and it's just pretty cool. It's actually from 1990. We have Garfield, Am I Cool or What? This is pretty neat. I am a big Garfield fan. I do really enjoy Garfield, so I figured I would grab this. Now, it's not a soundtrack. It's just kind of different music by different artists. If it was a soundtrack or something like that, of course, I would have it in my collection, but since it's just kind of random songs and whatnot, I am getting this for the store, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, this is awesome. I am tempted actually to keep this for myself, but I don't think I will. So anyway, very, very cool. Awesome. Had to grab that. Then I grabbed 2 DVDs, one for the store. We have Codename Kids Next Door, Super Hugest Mission File 1. Oh my gosh, try to say that 10 times fast. This is great. I am a big fan of Codename Kids Next Door. Just a fantastic series. I used to watch this one all the time. I have both volumes on DVD. Again, huge, huge fan, and these are now out of print. Now, the disc is not in 100% like perfect condition. There are a few minor scratches, none that I think will cause any playback issues, and as such, I did grab it. Had this still been in print, I probably would have passed, but since it is OOP, I figured I would grab that for the store. And then for me, I picked up Colossal Collection, Dream Big, Plan Well. This year being a Discovery Channel documentary collection. Comes with 4 different, I'm not sure if they're 4 different episodes or 4 different documentaries. I don't know. It does say Colossal Collection, so my assumption is these are just 4 random documentaries, but that's fantastic because I love a good Discovery Channel documentary. And once again, the disc is not in perfect condition. There are some very light scratches, but once again, nothing that I think will cause any playback issues, so for only $1, I figured, yeah, gotta pick this one up. That is awesome. And there you go. That is it. That's everything that I picked up today. So, yes, slim pickings, not the best hunt ever. Again, sorry, Eric. I really wish this was like a Saturday or something, or a Sunday. I would have taken Eric like to Jake's and to Zern's, and we would have just gone everywhere and everywhere. So hopefully next time we hang out, it will be maybe like a weekend or something, and I can show him some better hunting areas. But it is what it is. We made the best of the day, hit up 3 different locations, and found some okay stuff. So all in all, not a bust, but again, not the greatest hunting trip I've ever had. So, all right, guys. there you go. That is it. So as always, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day. Be sure to also check out Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself many designs of Cinema Sickness t-shirts. Also, definitely check out the Cinema Sickness store on Instagram, where you can pick up all kinds. I know I'm doing this wrong. The Cinema Sickness store on Instagram, where you can pick up all kinds of awesome media, like a lot of the stuff you guys saw today. And definitely check out Cinema Sickness on Patreon, where you can help support the show. The simple donation of $1 a month, that's only $12 a year, or more if you like, really does help out, goes a long way, and does go right back into these videos. Again, links to everything down below in the description of this video. And I also want you guys to leave happy birthday comments for Eric. I want a ton of them below. So definitely wish Eric a happy birthday. So alright guys, again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. So a couple of you guys left comments on yesterday's video asking me what is now going on behind me since my Howard the Duck VHD is no longer on display. Well, let's go find out what is going on. Now on display, we have two signatures. We have my Ghastly Love of Johnny X mini poster signed by the director Paul Bennell and my Tyler Mane H2 photo. I love these, and they used to be hanging up down here in the library before the move, and unfortunately now I just really have nowhere to hang them up. Again, I love them, they've got to be on display, and now they are.